Beauty. Tonight we're going to be digging into the Bible and we're going to see what the Bible thinks about beauty. We all know that beauty starts from within, and we're going to see what God says about that proves that it's true. But this society has shifted our focus more on what our external beauty is and not on what our internal beauty is. We know that external beauty never lasts, but internal beauty gets better with age. Personally, I think, and I have had my confirmation through the Bible, that we should be spending more time cultivating our inner selves than worrying about our outer appearance. And from personal experience, I do know and understand that inner beauty creates a person that be peaceful, and outward beauty is always seeking for more approval. And we all know that outward beauty consists of the best clothing, the best makeup, the best eyebrows, the best hairstyles. Like, this is our reality now. Sadly, but truly, we have shifted our focus more on reputation instead of our character. Now for personal experience. I've grown up my whole life being told I was not beautiful. Out of 3 sisters, I was the overweight one. I didn't know how to put on makeup. I love shopping at the Goodwill, and I still do to this day. Like, outward appearance was not important to me because I had grown up knowing that I was not beautiful. I was told it and reminded of it constantly in home and at school. But what I didn't know back then is, as I was not focusing on my outward beauty because I felt like I already failed like that to society, I got to cultivate and work on my inner beauty. I felt that if I couldn't win over, this is how we thought it back then, is if I couldn't win someone over by my looks, I'm going to win them over by my heart. So I had a lot of practice, and what people thought they were doing to me was tearing me down. But behind closed doors and inside of me, they were actually helping me build myself up, because they were creating a purpose for me to work on my inward parts and not my outward part. To sum that up, I got to spend a lot of time working on my character instead of working on my outward appearance. And I think that is what has made me be the person that I am today. We're going to jump into the first scripture, and it is 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. And it says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, don't judge by his appearance or height. I have rejected him. The Lord doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." For some of us, we're like, yes, winning as we're hearing that, because as we may struggle with society standards are for us, we can rest on the assurance that God does not look at the outward appearance, that he looks at our heart. The next Bible verse is 1 Peter 3 verses 3-4, and it reads, "Don't be concerned about the outward beauty of fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelry, or beautiful clothes. You should clothe yourselves instead with beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle, quiet spirit, which is so precious to God." So once again, it is pointed out that God takes notice, and he feels that inward beauty is more precious than worrying about outer beauty. And I just want to make it a point. It's okay to dress up, get your hair done, have on jewelry, have on nice clothes. But what he is saying is, don't be concerned about this all the time. Like, this shouldn't be your main focus. This shouldn't be your purpose in life. You should be cultivating, strengthening your inner being, and not focusing on your approval of your outer beauty. Hey, I like to look nice and get dressed up for events here and there, but as you guys see on here a lot, I truly don't care what I be having on. Like he says, isn't life more than what you eat and what you have on? And that's exactly how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm winning somewhere if I have a good heart, because I feel like that's more important than what I actually have on. Like, who cares if I have a t-shirt on? Like, I like it this way. My clothing doesn't make me who I am, nor does my beauty make me who I am, nor should that make you who you are. Our inward part, our heart, should be our character, not our beauty be our character. And the last Bible verse I have is in Proverbs 3 verses 15-18. I added this one in here because The Bible is telling us what true beauty is. And it says, wisdom is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. She offers you long life in her right hand and riches and honor in her left. She will guide you down delightful paths, and all her ways are satisfying. Wisdom is a tree of life to those who embrace her. Happy are those who hold her tightly. Wisdom is true beauty. Wisdom comes from the knowledge of God. And what God says is true. And what he says about beauty is that he looks at the heart and not your outward appearance. So God's beautiful children, let us focus more on our heart and not our outward appearance. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and may peace be with you all.